McGillicuddy and Murder's Pawn Shop, Season 2, Episode 16, An Unexpected Twirl. October 10th, 1921. Continued. Noble James was alive, staring at me. I was still gaping. It wasn't very suave. I had had quite the crush on Noble James once. I say once, it was only a few weeks ago. In that time span, I'd realized he was evil, realized he was trying to help me, he died, and then I realized he'd been good all along. And now he was alive again, staring at me. I assumed he was alive. He might have been a ghost. He seemed solid, and he smelled like mint. All that to say, I wish I could have acted suave, because not too many days ago, the sight of him would have made my heart go pit-a-pat. I wanted to be dashing, charming. As it was, my heart did go pit-a-pat, but only because a dead man was standing in front of me. "Well," Noble James said. "Hello," I said, and then, very eloquently, I added, "I thought you were dead." "Well, I am dead," Noble James said, "as far as everyone else is concerned." I very nearly poked him in the arm to see if he was solid. "You're a ghost," I said. He smiled. He was laughing at me, but in a nice way. "No, I'm not," he said, "and that's thanks to you." "I'm sorry?" I said. "That day in the hospital," he said, "I was lying there dying. You probably remember. I couldn't heal from my wounds, because the night enthusiasts had cursed the knife that stabbed me. My wounds wouldn't heal because of a spell. You said you wished it hadn't happened to me, and then it hadn't. You broke the spell on the knife, and I healed. I got off that bed within 24 hours. "But everyone thinks you're dead," I said. "That's because I want them to think I'm dead," he said. "I was undercover for almost a year, pretending to be a night enthusiast. Now, the night enthusiasts know I wasn't one of them, and I'd like to keep my skin. Also, you can go pretty much anywhere and do pretty much anything when you're dead. No one is expecting you." "But there's an oil painting of your dead carcass in the basement of McGillicuddy and Murders," I said. "Is there?" Noble said. "I'm rather flattered." "So everyone thinks you're dead," I said. "Everyone. Even the pawn shop?" "Even the pawn shop." I cracked a sly smile. "So I ruined your plan." He grinned. "Yes, you are trouble, aren't you? I guess I won't be able to let you out of my sight. I can't have you revealing my secret to anyone." "Well, if I'm going to stay in your sight," I said, "then you're going to have to change your plans to my plans." I told him about the train cars, about the 24-hour deadline, and how I needed to find the secret entrance before then. Noble looked very grim. "I knew Wrath once," he said softly, "and that was it." "I'm hoping this is where you say, 'I know where the secret entrance is. Come along now, I'll take you,'" I said. "Sorry," Noble said. "The secret entrance was reserved for the elite, the most important night enthusiasts. Don Mamungus knew about it, maybe 2 others. That's it. Most night enthusiasts only knew it as a rumor. The fact that Mr. McGillicuddy knows about it at all is due to me. I still haven't been able to find it. The fact that you were looking for a year and still haven't found it doesn't bode well for my 24 hours, I said. And let's face it, my 24 hours were dwindling. "But you at least have my year's worth of experience on your side now," Noble James said. "I'll help you start looking." "Is the secret entrance here, by any chance?" I said. "Ariana said she saw Don Mamungus here once, near a crypt." "Ariana saw Madame Mamungus entering this crypt," Noble said. "But not for the secret entrance, I'm afraid. The secret entrance, I know for sure, is physical. It's not reached by teleportation or through a murder object. In my year of looking, I learned that much. The entrance is near the Night Enthusiast Cave. It leads directly into it, through a series of passages." "You're sure there's no trapdoor in here?" I said. "Sorry," Noble said. "No." "Completely sure?" "Yes." "Well, what's this crypt?" I said. "It leads to the Night Enthusiast prison," Noble said. I paused. A feeling of dread settled over me. "The night enthusiasts have a prison?" "Yes." He paused. Noble James wasn't much of a talker. I wanted details. "But they locked me in a bird cage," I said. "And you're lucky," Noble said. "They put you in there because they wanted you to join. The prison is for their enemies, people they want taken out of the equation. If they ever get their hands on Mr. McGillicuddy, that's where he'll go. It's where Wrath was, in his train car, for a very long time. Do you know who put Wrath in McGillicuddy and Murders? I said. The wooden train car wasn't there for more than a few days. It was like someone wanted me to find it, wanted me to release him. I don't know who put him there, Noble said. But it had to have been a night enthusiast. No one else would have had access to the prison. But why would a night enthusiast want Wrath to be released? I said. He's been murdering night enthusiasts left and right. He's not exactly a commodity. It's a mystery, Noble said, and probably one with a troubling answer. But as for our secret entrance, no, it isn't here. I know this goes to the prison and nowhere else. Were you about to enter the prison? I said. No, Noble said, I was leaving it. I was in the prison because I was hiding. Damp and filthy cells are the perfect spot to hide a murder object, and yourself within that murder object, for a few days while you establish your death. He squinted at me. It was all so perfectly arranged. My hiding was nearly flawless. I considered myself untraceable. And yet, here you are. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you'd been sent here to meet me. By who? Night enthusiasts? Surely not. We smiled at each other. I am on the good side, I assure you, I said. You know I believe you, he said. You fought the night enthusiasts tooth and nail. I doubt they would have gotten you on their side so soon. They didn't, I said. I think the planets just aligned. I need your help, and here you are. So, we're adventure companions, Noble said. Good. I think I know how to start looking for that secret entrance. But it isn't going to be quick, and it's not exactly safe. Not really what I wanted to hear, I said. Sorry, but I still think we can find it in 24 hours. If we're lucky. Noble opened the door to the crypt. Together, we stepped out into the chill. We walked briskly through the graveyard. He patted his front shirt pocket, as though looking for something. Do you know Soapstress Corner? Noble said. Yes, I said. I think. Meet me there in 2 minutes, Noble said. I've got to go grab something. All right, I said. He smiled and disappeared. I felt giddy and nervous. I teleported to Soapstress Corner, which worked out all right, and then I stood there, holding my arms. And then, unexpectedly, I twirled. Why did I twirl? I had no idea. Night enthusiasts were trapped in wooden train cars. Wrath was on the loose, being his miserable, evil self. Ariana was in bleak conditions, unsure of where she stood, and stuck in prison until she figured it out. And yet I twirled, like a 10-year-old girl attending a private dandelion dance in the woods. Something was in the air. We hope you've enjoyed Season 2, Episode 16, An Unexpected Twirl, of McGillicuddy and Murders Pawnshop. McGillicuddy and Murders Pawnshop is written and performed by Minerva Sweeney Wren. All rights reserved. If you enjoy this podcast, please consider taking a moment to share it with your friends. A social media share, Facebook tag, or in-person recommendation do more to market this audio drama than anything Minerva Sweeney Wren could do on her own. She relies on you. Visit minervasweeneywren.com to share the story with other people in need of an adventure. McGillicuddy and Murders Pawnshop will continue with Season 2, Episode 17. Merkel, the Murderess.